ran what we call then the veer.
Part 6. This is part 6. Yes, the old
Called
split back veer.
The veer or the wing tee.
Yes.
And they still do. As far as I know, Booneville has never run another offense other than that offense.
I remember I've seen times over the years as a broadcaster when Booneville gets behind, they try the shotgun and try to throw it, and they always seem to stumble somehow.
Right.
They are not built to throw the football.
I had seen them try on occasion, to switch to kind of a wildcat sort of formation, but it never really worked well for them. But it is just they're the only high school team that I'm aware of that has run one consistent offensive formation throughout history, basically.
Pottsville, I think, has done it for the most part too.
Have they?
Pottsville's mostly been a T and a dead T team,
right?
And they've stuck with that pretty solidly.
Right. What amazed me is whenever you can maintain the same offensive formation through multiple iterations of coaches, then obviously you have a community that's telling the coach, this is what we run. You know what I'm saying?
Nashville has pretty much been a spread team since I was in high school, for the most part. They've been some sort of spread it out, wide open kind of offense going all the way back to Billy Laird.
True. Nashville's always pretty much run the spread. They ran the what do we call that? Tim Tebow offense, Superman offense.
Zone read spread offense.
Yeah, zone read spread offense, yeah. Whenever there was a couple quarterbacks they had that could
AJ Whitmore ran that thing to death.
He was a master. And there have been a few others. If you've got the right quarterback, you can run that, but you got to kind of tailor that around your talent and what you got. I still don't think every team needs to run the spread, although obviously Connor Cowan often disagrees with me. But
hey, I'm not afraid to line up in a pro set or something like that, or occasionally tweak it a little bit. And I do have I do have a flex bone offense in my back pocket. I do have a couple of Ken Hatfield's old flex bone stuff, just in case the day comes.
Right. I mean, if you got the right guys, I'd be willing to go back, and run an eye, with the wing or whatever, and
the old Nebraska eye slot.
Yeah. 3 yards in a cloud of dust. If that's what you got, run it.
I would line up. I would kind of do like that old Miami's 80 pro set kind of eye and stuff like that. Throw a little bit.
Although that being said, the eye formation is primarily about the 3 yards in cloud of dust. In today's offense or today's defenses, I'm really not really sure how that works at any level. But there's a time when it worked, and football tends to
cycle.
Yeah, it's reciprocal. You wind up with the right fullback tailback combination, and they do really well, then everybody else says, hey, we might need to go back and run that. Do you have the personnel that can run it is the question.
Well, it's like seeing Nick Saban for so many years sticking to the pro set, and then Lane Kiffin opened his eyes and opened up the offense some, and now Saban's married to it to the nth degree.
Right. But the nice thing about the spread is that you can run, you can throw out of it, and it's an exciting kind of offense because
you get the mismatches in space. That's the biggest thing about it.
Right. Right. It works. It can find the defects in the defense and work off of those. It's a good. It's a great offense.